Ooh, that was good. That was good. Hey, what's up, everyone? Just wanted to say hello to you guys. I am so happy to be with you guys tonight, or today, whatever time it is when you're watching. You, right there, you. Regardless of which time of day it is for you guys, hello, hello, hello. I just want to say real quick to all of the people who watch these videos of me being an absolute moron on these and almost getting thrown out of the casino and all kinds of those good videos. Fun. I just want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much. You guys are excellent. I truly do love every one of you guys. Big heart out to every single one of you guys. Thank you. One of the viewers not that long ago said that I should probably try a set that it would be worth exploring, and so I've kind of been practicing with that set for over the last couple of days, and thought that I'd just go ahead and shoot a little video on it. Let's give it a test. I have my handy dandy note sheet here, my nerd alert list here, which we'll go over here in a little while. But anyway, just want to do a quick 20 roll set, see what we get. Let's test this out. It is going to be the 4-6 4-2 combination. I don't know what to call this. I don't know if it has a name. Can you guys think of a good name for a 4-6 4-2? But what we're gonna do is give this a shot and try this out. I have noticed one thing I am finding though. I've tried several different grips. I've tried stacking. I have tried the single pinch. I've tried the 4-finger pinch. I've also tried the Stairway to Heaven with this one. So stacking it, kind of offset stack. The best that I can find thus far, the combination that's working best for me, is doing a 4-finger pinch, but kind of, I start in the middle, go straight down. My fingertips are actually touching the table. Okay, forget about what's on the dice right now. I keep turning it. But I go straight down to where my fingertips are even with the dice. You can barely see my fingertips. So the dice set will be, or my fingertips are even with the dice, and what I might do is bring one over. See, covering one dice face up totally. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera. I apologize about that. So covering one dice set up completely. And sometimes I'll bring the other one down and just make it all the way. One thing I do want to notice or mention though, I am having better luck not just going down to the single line of pips. What I have been doing is going all the way. How can I say this and not come out weird? I put my hand all the way down on the dice. So my fingertips are touching the table along with the dice set. So it's not just covering up a certain amount of pips. On this set, at least, the grip that works best for me is just to pretty much take control of the dice. So not just gently hanging on to them. No, I've got to take control of these bitches. And when I do that, my landing zone is going to be specifically from the Pays 2 to the Pays 12. I notice if I just land half an inch past this Pays 12, it's going to give me a 7, more or less. If I go too far in, it's going to give me a 7. My sweet honey spot is this area in here, in the field, but in that area. No more, no less. Now sometimes I keep forgetting or get distracted and I'll hit it a little bit less. That's bad. That's very, very bad. So that's going to be the landing zone. We should give this a shot. This looks like it's going to be a pretty kick-ass little set. I think it has a lot of potential. So I'll put who suggested this in the credits for this, because you certainly deserve any credit. So if you guys want to go out to a casino, or you have a practice table or what have you, you want to practice with a 4-6, 4-2 set and it works out well for you, you need to know who submitted this set and who to give credit to. It's not me. I'm just the idiot on the other side of the camera. But anyway, guys, let's give this a 20-shot test. Let's see what happens. If we get 7s, we get 7s. Let's just record it. Let's see where we go. I will tell you, fair warning, I have been so far getting 5s, 6s, and 9s, a few 8s, but I'm hitting the inside numbers quite regularly. The 4s and 10s I'll get every now and then, and maybe a couple whirl bit numbers, but it is excellent right now for the inside number. So let's see if we can do this. So let's do this. Okay, boys and girls, before I get started, I want to take 2 seconds and just say thank you. You guys, some of the comments that I have read and received, I mean, it's touching. I swear, you guys have been an excellent base of guys to shoot these videos for. You guys are very cool. There's so many, Mudslide, the BoneThrowers, the Kuga, the Collar Up. Are you kidding me? They get, good notes from people of nothing but high status. I just thank you guys for watching these idiot videos that I'm making. I can't thank you enough. I love you guys. Okay, 4-6, 4-2. Again, how I'm gonna grip this? Just go straight down, all the way to the table. I will go 1 over, cover 1 dice face. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna go for the full frontal. We're just gonna absolutely just take ownership of this and say, you will do my bidding. So I am full covering the front of this. Landing zone is from pays double 2, pays double 12. No more or no less. That is crucial for me. That's a come out 7. So that's more or less exactly where I wanted it. So, stack of 20, so here's my 20 test. So, can you guys see that? Let me check the... That's so-so. I know the purple die can get a little... Okay, so what I'll do is make sure I drop the dice in that area there. So, I noticed that one, I was gripping it pretty tight. We can't, be rough with it. But at the same time, I think that this set needs a little manhandling. Just gotta cover them up, but yet still treat gentle. Take it out to dinner, buy it a, club soda or whatever the hell it wants. Oh, that felt better. It's another come out 7. Okay, so we're gonna have to find the groove. So let me go back to the secondary grip here. See if that's it. 4-6, 4-2. So what I'll do, I'll come down in the middle to the table, still touching the table, and just put my pointer finger over the side of the dice. So 1 dice is covered completely. My son is in the other room, and he'll be talking to us constantly. So guys, bear with me on that one. I apologize, but he is my little buddy. Oh, that was a good land right there. So 4, easy 4. No, on. So that one, I could tell right away, that one just felt better, how it came out of my hand. 4-6, 4-2, how it came out of my hand, how it felt. You see? You see how it is? It feels good. Whoa. And that one I hung on way too long. That is an easy 8. I hope you guys are doing well. Hanging in there, having a good time. Thank you for coming out and watching. That was nice. That's a yo. I'm trying to hurry this up because I don't want to make these too long. I don't want to make them boring or anything like that, but I do want to make sure that we take our time and give these the test that they deserve. sometimes when they come out of your hand like that, you can tell they're going to be good. Six, 4, 2. Now I know this one's backward as far as red versus purple, that they're reversed, but you know, the dice weigh the same. They're both 9 grams. Hit with the Thoratol, but that's a 7. Now, oh gosh. Okay. So if I am hitting there, I think that the angle of the dice that are coming in are correct. 4, 6, 2, 4. You know what? Okay, let's go back to the. Let's try this again. So still the 4-finger pinch, but I'm going just down to the first set of pips. That's a come out 7, and I landed that short. Wow, guys, man. You know, when I was testing this, it was testing for me. I was getting, I think I got up to a 14-shot SOR. So a 14 shot, I think I had another 13 shot. And then, you know, of course I had a couple of 5 or 7 shot SORs, but I had finally come to an agreement with this set, so I thought. So, first set of peps. Okay, right on the word field is where I'm going. Right on that word. See, it's a little bit short, and it's an easy 10. So that was right on the pay 12, I believe, or maybe a little bit before it. Make sure you guys get this view of that. So 4, 6, 4, 2, 4, 6, 4, 2. First peps. That was a little bit better. 9, 6, 3, 9. You know, I think one of the next things I'll be doing, the last video I did was kind of just a proof of concept with the betting as far as, you know, the road, or excuse me, let me throw this, hold on, I'm sorry. Oh yes, that's where I wanted it, 8, easy 8. Man, that was right where I wanted it. Anyway, it was a proof of concept as far as the BoneThrower style and making very low SORs when it comes to random shooters. There was one guy who called the random shooters Randies. That is hilarious. That was so funny. Brandies. That's so funny. I don't know. I thought that was a very good video. I was happy with how that turned out. It seems to have a lot of good response. Oh yes, I nailed it again. 4, easy 4. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm finding my zone. And in the words of the BoneThrower, that's exactly what the casinos do not want. Easy 4. They don't want you to find that zone. And if you can find it, keep your head there. 4, 6, 4, 2. First peps. Yeah. 2, craps 2. But I'm thinking that we should do another. I did a video before about, you know, like betting styles, and color up is a huge inspiration when it comes to this stuff. Like different ways to bet and putting those ways of betting head to head. Yep, that's where you want it. 4, easy 4. Doggone it. You can tell, you can just tell when you hit that LZ, you can tell that you've done something right. But I think that we need to do some more examination of the BoneThrower style, which we know works, versus like more of the RoadGambler style. But watching a lot of the Color Up, there's so, he investigates so many different betting styles. That was pretty far. 3. Had nothing but action right there. That was nothing but action. The Color Up has so many examples of different betting styles, how to bet. I really want to put some of these head to head with the BoneThrower. I think that a lot of them, if done right, are going to be very profitable. Yo! So I'm curious to see, over a short period of time, what do they look like compared to each other? I think that would be extremely interesting to see. 2, 4, 6. I think the Iron Cross is one that I think I should look at. Yo again. 3 7s. Come on, let's hit a 10. Let's make a few points. We have a few rolls left. I'm not giving up on this one, guys. I think that I'm opening my mouth and talking so much that I'm not giving myself full concentration. That's probably my biggest problem. Right where I wanted it. That's a hard 6. I don't know, there's just so many possibilities out there. So much fun to have, you know, and a lot of these betting styles, are they geared toward Randy's, or are they geared to more people who take time and in consideration as far as dice setting and the careful throws, those kinds of better players? I know that grip, landing zone, is a good 75% of the game. 5, no field. That's our first 5. Okay, 2 more throws, guys. 2 more throws. Not going to make this over long and bore you guys to tears. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I can tell you I am going to have a round 2 of this because I do believe it deserves it. I had different results when I practiced this before. Okay. 4, easy 4. I've not hit this many 4s before with this set. Oop. When I go back and look at this, if I cannot see this purple dice very well at nighttime with this lighting, I won't use them again at nighttime. We'll stick to the red. If you guys, if it's hard to see the purple. Okay, let's hit that 10. Let's finish it off with 10. Oh, I saw the 6. It looked like another 4, but it is a 12. Boxcars. Oh, I wanted that. Well, yeah. Huh. I'm really confused about this. It's got to be. I can guarantee you, it's my concentration that's the big problem tonight. My testing has had some way different results. So, come on down. Let's count these up. All right, guys. So let's do the count of what we have here. And sorry, I spilled some coffee on my list here. So sorry about that. That's gross. Anyway, so looking at this list now, somebody also asked me about this list. Where did I get this list, dude? And this is just something I just typed up in Excel. I mean, just all the numbers I can get on dice, all the hard ways. And you know, all I do is I set it up in like if I'm gonna have a die set like 4-6, 4-2, make it a note of how I'm wanting to grip that, and then any sort of notes on what it is I'm doing, like the LZ in this one was the middle of the field, low bullshit, low backspin. So I make some notes on what it is I'm trying to throw, how I'm gripping it, what my grip is, and where my LZ is, what have you. But so this is just something I just came up with in Excel, and then I printed it out and spilled coffee on it. So with that being said, let's count this up. First things, 2s and 3s. I had 1-2 and 1-3. So 1-2, 1-3. When it comes to 4s, let's just divvy this up. There we go. When it comes to 4s, look where that falls. I had 4 4s, which is surprising, and 1 5. So 1 4, or excuse me, 4 4s, 1 5, 1 hard 6. So these are easy ways here. These numbers here. So I had no easy 6. 3 7s and 1 7 over here, which was a 7 out. So 3 come out 7s. 1 7 out 7. So 4 7s total. 8, I had 2 easy 8s. 9s, I had 1 9. And 1 easy 10. I had 3 yos and 1 12. So 3 yos, 1 12. I had no hard 4s. I had 1 hard 6, no hard 8, and 1 hard 10. So that was a grand total of 20 rolls. So, I mean, so overall I had 4 7s. But an odd thing is I had 4 4s. Now, what I had before up here, I got 6s like crazy. I can't remember where I put my other paper on the other testing that I did for this one, but I've been getting lots of 6s, a lot of 8s, and I've had a ton of 9s. So 5s have been okay, 6s, 8s, and 9s I've been getting plenty of. So this seems to be a good inside set. Right now, guys, I think that I will give the 4-2, or excuse me, 4-6, 4-2 a solid B. But I think that it's going to take some more examination and practice. But there's something about the grip that needs to be looked at. There's something. I think the landing zone, I've dialed that in. I know the landing zone needs to be where it is. So I think that's something else as well. I wanted to point this out too, guys. Because my table is how it is. If I measure from the wall to the pays 2 double and the pays 12 double, the pays 2 double ends at 1 foot and goes up to 22 inches at the end of the pays 12 or pays double 12. So for my table, anywhere from say 11 inches up to 22 inches from the back wall is where my landing zone is. Now, in a real life environment, that's not accurate. That's not how a table is. I think that the wall, there's probably 9 inches up to where, maybe 8 inches up to where the pass line would be. So there's 8 inches or so clearance between this, and what this tells me is that if I was looking at the real table from where I shoot, I mean, the landing zone on a real table would be right past the pass line and don't pass bar. So my landing zone on a real table would be right before the don't pass bar. So that's something else I need to kind of think about with this table also, is where that landing zone would be on a legitimate table. And maybe your practice tables are like that too. So that's something to consider. Your landing zones are different at the casino than they are at your practice table. So never forget that. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. More videos to come. please let me know any dice sets that you want to recommend. Maybe we should give them a shot. And I'm happy to do it. I want to say one more time to you guys, I love you all. I can't thank you enough for the things that you've said, the nice comments, and the people that are watching these videos. It means the world. You guys are my studs. So I can't thank you enough. I love you. Thank you for watching. For now, CrapsPlayer is out.